Okay, so we're going to go through working on updating properties, or as they're called in Bittrex, products. And yes, there is a section in the CRM area where you can go to products, and this is the best way to search for products or properties, whichever you want to call them, because there's a nice filter search here where you can find different aspects. Once you find, and you'll need to find the folder that the property is in, which most of them will be in the mailed folder. But once you find the property name, and I'm going to change the naming convention so they're going to be shorter names than this. But once you find the property name, you can use that name to find it anywhere else in our system here. The problem is we don't put the property names on the letters that we send to sellers. So you're going to have to search for the owner's name or the APN, or maybe filter it by county or something. Anyway, to update a property, when we're onboarding it, you'll want to go to the commercial catalog. And here is where all of the properties are. So this is probably going to get to be insanely large over time, and we might have to make some changes, but for now, so there are 6,000 records here, and this one I have just been playing with as a sample, but once it opens, you'll see. So you can see here it's like a nice form that you can edit. Now, in this section up here, you don't really want to mess with these things. We want the name and the mnemonic code to be the same, but everything else just leave alone. And then, so this is asking if we've completed this. So it's saying, have we completed the screenshots of the flood map, the wetland map, the CalTopo map, my map, Street View, and have we compressed the files? So yes, they've all been compressed and uploaded. No, Street View is available, but all others have been compressed and uploaded, etc. So you can kind of select the stage that you're at. And this is if we have professional pictures yet, and if they're uploaded to the site. And these will be helpful because if we list a property and this changes to yes, then we might want to go back to the listing websites and put up new pictures. So right now, obviously these are not pictures of a property, but they're just sample pictures. And this is where we'll put the cash price. This is the price that I will recommend to list the property at. And here's where the direction links should go. So as you can see here, you can just type in the city name. So Los Angeles. And then if I highlight that and I click link, so the text for the link is going to be Los Angeles, and I can then just paste in, I want this to be blank, I can paste in the Google Maps link that'll show the directions from Los Angeles to the property. It doesn't have to be Los Angeles, I'm just messing around for an example. And then you can ignore this because this is just the HTML code that is the output from what you do in this box up here. Then you enter in the GPS coordinates for the property, and these should be the corner coordinates. You can get these from the what was that called? I'm blanking. The map software parcelfact.com. And then similar thing here, after creating the Google map, you can create a link to the Google map right here, and you just type in the text, link to interactive property map, and then link it to the actual Google Drive link address, which is this right here. And it'll be different for every property, so you'll need to paste in the link address for each property. And then you can ignore this description thing. Property documents for buyers. So this is not super common, but sometimes there will be like a homeowners association or a property owners association, call this an HOA. And if there is, we will want to upload like a PDF of the rules for that homeowners association. Or if there are any other like document things that I recommend that we upload for buyers to see, we'll put them in here. And this list of questions, you'll notice that it's kind of broken into segments. The first segment is here, and we have property values, which is all of this that we just walked through. And now we have the disclosure responses. We email or mail out a disclosure form for the seller to fill out, and what should be done is after we receive one of those forms back, we should go through and input all of the answers from that form here. If they say they're not sure on something, just leave it blank. It's probably better to leave it blank than to say don't know or unknown. But for everything they do know and they give an answer to, we should just put that answer in here. And then upload the disclosure form right here. And this way, if you want to look it up, it's easy to find and look up. Once we get the title work to purchase the property from the title company, we'll put that here. Similarly, once we get the title work to sell the property, we'll put that here. If we have any documents we want to show investors or an agreement we have with an investor, we'll put that here. The purchase agreement will go in the purchase agreement section. This is the purchase agreement with the seller. This I may, in addition to giving a price for the property, the cash price right here that you'll fill in, I may also give some payment options. And there will be a down payment, a monthly payment, and a payment term, or the number of months. So in this case, it's 1,000 down, 100 a month for 100 months, or 2,000 down, 200 a month for 50 months, or 3,000 down, 300 a month for 25 months. So those would be the different payment options. And then all of these things would, well, the purchase closing costs and sale closing costs will be filled out after those transactions are done. And then all the information hereafter is automatically populated from our mailing data. It's not always accurate, so if you do find out something on here is wrong, feel free to go in and correct it. But typically it's best just to leave all of this stuff alone as it is, and yeah, just leave it all alone. Trying to see if there's anything else to edit here. I don't think so. I think that's the end. So so anyway, that's how this works. And what happens is the information from the product catalog will go directly to our website. And so here's the sample property, and it'll show up on our website automatically. So under properties, there's the cash price, and then here's all the information that came from our mailer data. And then down below, you see the map link to the interactive property map and the direction links. So that's where all of these things will show up. They'll all show up on our website. So it's important to get it right because this is what we're showing people. And then, I guess I didn't finish walking through this. So the other things that need to be filled in are the description. So in the detailed description area, I will have instructions for what to include there. But usually it'll just be like a sentence or a paragraph about the property, and we don't need to have a photo gallery because we have photos that automatically show up. And then category, so when we get a purchase agreement from someone, we want to change the category to available. And we'll only want to have one category highlighted at a time, with the exception of if we get a new purchase agreement, we can do both investors needed and available, and that will show the property to investors that might be interested. Then we go to the commercial catalog tab here. So these are all the things we do when we're working on a new property. We complete all of the stuff on the element tab, which we already walked through. We then go to the description tab and we enter in a description about the property and we talk about what makes it unique or cool. And then we select the categories that it should belong in, which are going to be either available or available investors needed, I guess. And then once the property is sold, we'll move it to the sold folder. And here in the commercial catalog section, we have a few areas to complete. So we need to complete, you can ignore the purchase price. We just want to put in, well, for the purchase price, we want to put in the price that's in the purchase agreement. So when we get the purchase agreement back from the seller, you can put the purchase price there. And then the cash price is the price that I recommend selling the property at. So the cash price goes here. And that's all we need to complete there. You can ignore these two for now. And then under parameters, don't need to do anything. Under discounts, you don't need to do anything. Warehouses, you don't do anything. Subscriptions, you don't do anything. So you only do the prices, and that's it. And then here, if you want, you can write a little bit about the property in some of these. So you can, say acreage outside of or near, Austin, Texas, or whatever. And then you can say land with a view, or you can say waterfront property, or property on Highway 15. And you just put those into here. It's not important, but if you want to, you can. And that's it. So first do the element stuff, and also the category. Make sure it's moved from mailed to available in investors. So that way we can start marketing the property. And once you switch it over to available, it'll show up on our website. So before then, it won't be on our website, but once you switch it over, it will be. So it's also good to get pictures uploaded soon so that they'll show up on the website and it won't just be a blank property. Like, if we go back here, like this. This is just a blank property, right? So we'd want to have a picture, even if it's just a screenshot of a map. And that's about it. If you have any questions, put them below this video and I will answer them